pagdating sa ibang tao pala na hindi ako ganun ka-komportable, parang pag may sinabi na sila, I become super highly agreeable.
Being the younger sister of it, I can't help but think, baka naman binigay lang to sa akin kasi I'm her sister and they need the clout, but they don't really want me. But they couldn't get her.
Bilang tao. Okay. Wala ka naman bilang dog, di ba? Parang bilang tao, it's human nature that we will always have insecurities. I tell you that, di ba? Insecurities ako, sometimes naiinggit ako sa mga tao na parang, uy, but alam mo yun? And parang minsan, compare ko sa sarili ko. Sup, talk cheaters. Sup, yo.
Go to another episode
Of Talk Sheets with Ice and
Liza,
where we strip down and bear it all under the covers.
where we talk about love, identity, and all the shit that matters.
Love, naalala mo nung time na, basta isa sa mga topics natin, yung, there was a time na you had to, to dim your light for someone.
Yeah, oo. Pinag-uusapan natin to kasi ito yung topic natin tonight.
But we will talk about someone na i-reclaim nila yung light nila, diba? There's no shame. There's no shame being in the spotlight, especially kung talagang pinagtrabahuhan mo, pinaghirapan mo, diba? Why not? So we're talking about serving that main character energy.
Whether you are purposely shying away from the spotlight or if you are living in the shadow, there is no best time to slay and be in your main character era. Alam mo, sobrang nakaka-relate talaga ako sa topic na to. Kasi this is like, I didn't realize I will be in this kind of relationship or I will be in this kind of position until I married you. Because that's one of the things that I have to really embrace. Because that's the default of our relationship. That you will always be icon, Ice Segura, and then, uy, asawa ni Ice. Yun siya eh. And in the last 13 years that we've been together, I've learned to, like sabi mo nga, ine-enjoy ko na siya. I understand the perks. I understand the reason, the realities, why ganun. I can't blame people if they just really recognize you and they don't recognize me at all. Or nabibit-bit lang nila ako when in fact ikaw naman yung gusto nilang makasama. Nakita ko na hindi ko makokontrol yung reaction nila, but I can control how I react to it.
And I remember in the beginning of our relationship, diba? I mean, you were honest enough to tell me that it was an insecurity.
Oh yeah.
Diba?
Grabe, like
And
almost a reason to break up.
yeah, kasi like ako, I totally see you differently eh. Diba? Na parang ako pa nga, ba't ka na insecure? You're so amazing and I want talent. So, like, I can't even do. Alam mo yan? But kahit anong gawin ko, you're the only person who can actually make yourself shine eh.
Malaki rin ng binigay mo sa akin. Kasi ibang klase kasi pag, so, you do everything, ikaw on your own. Pero yung ikaw yung magdala sa akin. Yung i-involve mo ako sa conversation. Ikaw yung magme-make sure na hindi ako excluded. It's like another level of being seen.
Eh.
I feel that way.
Stop it. I feel so nice na.
Okay. Bago pa humaba ang aming discussion, nag-participate kayo sa aming topic tonight. So, sa ating He Said, She Said, sasagutin namin yung mga pinadala nyong questions.
Okay.
Ayan.
So, ito yung unang question. Kapag lagi kang kino-compare sa ibang tao, ano ang mas okay gawin? Ang patunayan ng sarili o deadma na lang? Deadma.
Siya. Nakarating na siya doon. Nakaya niyang deadmahin kasi ito na siya. Nandito na siya sa rurok ng tagumpay.
I'll be very honest. I think bilang tao. Okay. Wala ka naman bilang dog, di ba? Parang bilang tao, it's human nature that we will always have insecurities. I tell you that, di ba? Insecurities ako, sometimes naiinggit ako sa mga tao na parang, uy, but alam mo yun? And parang minsan, compare ko sa sarili ko, tagal ko na ginagawa to, bakit hanggang ngayon parang lagi pa rin akong, alam mo yun?
Lagi pa rin malungkot yung bank account natin.
Lagi pa rin malungkot yung bank account namin, di ba? Pero ang natutunan ko lang is, okay lang natanungin ko yung sa sarili ko kasi alam ko ako lang din yung makakasagot ng mga bagay na yun eh. But ang natutunan ko is I've learned to block out these things from other people. Iba yun eh. Iba yung kapag naririnig ko itong sinasabi nila, tas magpapakain ako doon. Gets mo yung difference?
Because introvert ka.
Oh, yeah.
So, si Ice, kahit pa sabihin ng buong mundo, hindi ko gusto yung ginagawa mo. Basta siya, na-satisfy siya sa ginagawa niya, and yung inner circle niya, may validation siyang nakuha, wala siyang pakialam.
Hindi, kasi naman,
And I really admire that
hindi,
about
but
him.
can I just say, bago naman kasi ako nakarating doon, grabe rin yung standards na sinet ko sa sarili ko.
Yeah.
And honestly, mas maraming times na kahit yung mga tao sa paligid ko, sinasabi nila, uy, ang ganda ng pagkakanta mo ng Chururut, ang galing ng ginawa mo dito. Ako yung parang, hindi ako happy. Pero pag happy ako, kahit ano pang sabihin nyo,
Yeah.
you can't touch what I'm feeling.
Ako sobrang baliktad. Sobrang baliktad. Like, yung energy ko, nare-reinforce siya ng mga tao na sa paligid ko. Like, kahit pa siya, lagi niya sinasabi sa akin na, you're amazing! Grabe, ang ganda ng ginawa mo! Oh, wow! This is such a masterpiece! Ganyan. Pero, makakuha ko ng negative na
At
reaction.
isang
sa mga
negative
taong
lang
ginagawa
kunyari,
ko.
kahit hindi nga ako kunyari 10 tao nagsabi sa kanya ng this is beautiful or basta something very, very positive. If she gets one negative feedback, wala na. Yun ang naiisip niya the whole time.
Negative feedback is not like parang na-offend ako pero tatrabahuhin ko siya. Like talagang, okay, bakit ganito yung feedback nila dito? What's wrong with what I did? So talagang, and because I'm an extrovert.
Hindi ka napapagod? I mean, it's an honest question.
Hindi kasi nature ko siya. Kumbaga, ayun, like ako, eto, lately, I just finished talaga the final version of my script, which really has gone through I've been working on it for the last almost 2 years na. And I'm really, really confident because I know that we've gone through it together. I really want to share it with people. Siya.
At babasahin namin sa
baliktad
inyo
siya.
ngayong hapon. Gagawin ko. Char.
Baliktad siya. Hindi niya talaga share hanggat ready siya. Ako talaga, I really want to listen to feedback. And then, I feel like I become better because of that.
Okay, how do you know if you're still influenced by someone or if you're finally making choices for yourself?
I've encountered a very, very important word in the last 2 years, and that's agency. And I didn't really realize what it meant until
Yesterday.
until I was actually doing it myself. Like, minsan kasi, we're driven by, nagpapadala tayo sa Agos na kailangan ko siyang gawin so gagawin mo siya. Pero if you make that decision talaga na, nope, this is how it's gonna be done. This is how we're going to do things. And halimbawa, late, hindi naman, laging yung mundo natin ngayon, influenced by social media. It's easy to just be quiet for mga things na parang nababasa mo na hindi maganda about you. And for the longest time, like, I really kept quiet. Pero in the last 2 years, I know that parang mas ina-address ko na yon na, okay, wait, I'm going to, kasi it's easy to just let it pass Pero ako, ngayon, I'm training myself to like, have that agency to, okay, that's not true. This is the truth, and I'm not just gonna let it pass just because, social media, papas din yan. So, I think I'm making a lot of choices now. Not because, I wanna prove things to someone, pero I find peace in it. Yan. Ikaw?
Ano ka, no? How do you know if you're still influenced by someone or if you're finally making choices? Parang sa kanya lang naman ako napapa-influensya
Oo naman.
Sa iba talaga, sa totoo lang, wala akong pakialam.
Oo.
I mean, syempre andun ako sa, di ba, ang pinaka-standards ko naman is, pag nasa trabaho especially, I know, every time lalabas ako, I always do my best. Kumbaga, granted na yon, di ba? Pero, like, in terms of the things I like or whatever it is na ilalabas ko, siguro, I will ask, like, kasi I have a very small circle of people I trust. As in, super small. Mga ganyan lang sila. And,
Kasing liit mo.
Kasing liit ko lang. And ito yung mga taon to, I make sure na, kaya sila nandun, curated sila. Dahil alam ko, kunyari, let's say music, diba? Ito yung mga taong I've worked with for sobrang tagal na. Marami na kami pinagsamahan, kilala na nila ako. Kilala ko na sila. Now, kunyari, magpaparinig ako sa kanila, diba? Kunyari, may bagong mix yung kanta. Pwedeng pakinggan mo naman to. I need another ear. So they'll tell me kung ano yung nakikita nila na pwede pang i-improve. Most of the time naman, Okay, oo nga, I agree, 'di ba? But if may mga sinabi sila na, pero hindi yan yung direction na gusto ko eh. Hindi yan yung nasa isip ko. Thank you for your feedback, but hindi ko i-apply to. Kasi iba yung nasa isip ko. Sa kanya lang ako talagang nasisway. Ay, happy wife, happy life.
Oh, grabe naman.
Joke lang. Ikaw lagi mo siniseryoso lahat.
Na-influensyahan lang kita kasi parang pinagbibigyan mo lang ako.
Hindi.
Excuse me, I think lahat ng mga binigay
Oh my God.
influences na ginawa ko sa'yo,
Ang
it really brought
gullible.
me to like,
Lahat siniseryoso mo. Huwag mo seryosohin lahat.
successful ka. Yeah.
Huwag mo seryosohin
I'm not
lahat.
living myself.
Huwag mo
I'm
seryosohin
allowing
lahat.
myself to be seen.
Yeah, but huwag mo seryosohin lahat.
I'm a big influence in Ice's life.
Yes, and I love that. Pero huwag mo seryosohin lahat. 'Di ba? Normal 'yun, palabiro
Lalo na
ako.
ngayon sa bago niyang direction sa music.
'Di ba? Palabiro ako. Gusto mo ba maging seryoso din ako? Ayaw natin nun.
Hindi nga.
Huwag
Okay.
kang gullible. Okay. Can you honor where you came? Kasi, minamasama mo lahat ng sinasabi ko. Can you honor? Ang taas ko ba?
Ang taas mo lang. Alam mo, ito yung tipo na pag pinanood mo ulit, sasabihin mo sa sarili mo, ganyan ba ako? Bakit parang parang ang sungit-sungit ng itsura ko? Hindi niya talaga alam na
Hindi ko alam.
normal niya.
Promise, hindi ko alam
Akala
ganito.
niya, he's the most amiable
Akala ko friendly ko.
person in the world. Pag napapanood niya yung sarili niya sa talk sheets, ba't kanya itsura ko lagi akong galit? Love, yan ka talaga. Parang lagi mo,
Kasi ang taas mo
always have to
rin.
defend yourself.
Kasi ang taas mo. Tapos parang,
Love, alam mo nga, sa taas kong to napakababa ako sa talk sheets.
kasi nga, mataas
Para
ka.
akong miss friendship.
Hindi, yun nga, kasi ang taas mo. So, ang liit ko na, kailangan ko pang taasan yung sarili ko para
mo
pakinggan
yung
mo ko. Oo, nag-explain ako kasi ang gullible mo eh. O, ito na, next question. Can you honor where you came from while still redefining who you are? Paano yung balance na yun? Yeah. I
I
think,
think we always have to honor where we came from. Because you'll never get...
sorry, may lumilipad. May lumilipad na po. I'm so sorry. Na-distract ako.
Okay na?
May na-distract.
Okay na?
Lumilipad siyang ganun, love. So, sorry. Okay, sorry. You were
Something
saying.
about this day.
I know.
Okay. For me, of course, you always have to honor where you came from because hindi ka makakarating dun sa pupuntahan mo. 'Di ba? Sabi nga nila, kung hindi mo i-honor yung pinanggalingan mo. And it's the only way that you can find, I think, parang a level of success or achievement. Kasi you can always see your beginnings. You will always acknowledge your beginnings.
I think I agree also. And I think it's very important to find your center. Kasi yun nga kapag ang pundasyon mo sa sarili mo ay medyo mahina, pwedeng saan-saan ka tangayin Diba? I mean, of course, andun yung feedback ng ibang tao, yung mga insecurities mo sa sarili mo, and sometimes we can do things, right? We can do things to overcompensate para,
Yes.
diba?
I think the people who don't recognize their beginnings are those who are projecting. Kasi, sometimes hindi nila nare-realize yun. Kasi nga, parang, you need to, you need
So, ano
to
yung tsura
earn
ng
your
projecting?
spot. Pinoproject mo yung, hindi, wala kang
Yeah.
kakaalam sa pinanggalingan ko. Basta, ito ako ngayon, pinaghirapan ko yun. Oh my God, love, ano ba?
Ang cute mo kasi tinatanong ko, sa itsura ng projecting, sabi ko, hindi mo ako.
So, kailangan ko sakyan yun muna ba?
Oo, sakyan mo ako, please.
Okay.
Sakyan mo ako. Okay. Aray ko. Okay. Ay, naku, maganda kay Lisa tong tanong na to. At what point do you stop explaining yourself and just let your work speak?
I'm really an over-explainer.
Obviously.
Natanggap ko na siya sa self ko. But it's my way of processing Parang alam mo yon, parang kaya sinabi ko na naman sa staff ko, pinabasa ko sa kanila yung hindi pa siya confirmed, pero nag-take kami ng ADHD test, guys. And it's one of the things that really came out. Like parang I'm the kind of person na parang eto na-drive ko na yung point pero uulitan ko pa siya, pupunta ako sa kanan, pupunta ako sa kaliwa, punta ako sa taas.
Minsan,
Pero gets na
minsan
niya.
pinag-aawayan. Well, hindi mo pinag-aawayan, pero minsan yung tipong, ako kasi, I'm very curt And I like my information na ganun din, papunta sa akin.
Too curt.
So, kunyari, sinabi mo sa akin, love, di ba sinabi ko sa'yo, ganito, ganyan, na wag natin gagawin to. So ako, okay. Okay na ako doon. I-explain pa niya sa akin, parang, okay na nga. hindi ko na kailangan ng iba pang papunta doon. Naiintindihan ko kung bakit. Okay
But
na.
actually, okay, for you guys to understand me, it's actually more for myself. Like me, it's me processing. It's me speaking out loud, verbalizing my thoughts. And then the thoughts become something that I can create as a structure. Tapos, may imbibe ko siya sa sarili ko. So, isipin mo na lang na, okay, that's Liza processing.
Okay, alam ko naman yan.
Diba?
Alam ko naman. In-explain ko lang sa kanila. So, actually ito, para sa mga hindi nakakaalam, sa industry kasi na to, ang hirap talaga na mag-step out ka dun sa preconceived notion, di ba?
Yeah.
Ang dami talaga na.
At ang dami nun, kasi nga, hello, parang this is an industry of stereotypes and cliches.
And perceptions.
Diba?
Like ako, I mean, preconceived notion sa akin, ano ako, heartthrob, matinee idol. Ang hirap talaga. Sobrang nakakapagod.
Talaga?
I'm
Paano?
so tired.
I'm so sorry
I'm
you
so
have to go
tired.
through that, love. It's not
Course. Panado.
How does it feel like to be in that position na parang, pinagkakaguluhan ka,
Nahihirap.
Piolo!
Sometimes I wanna go, Piolo, can you please take my place? I'm tired. Shit.
Yun yung effect ng pandesal.
Huwag niyo ako pinagpapandesal. Parang iba yung dating sa akin.
Okay. Hindi na nila alam kung saan sila pupunta.
Hindi, kasi actually yung pinakamahirap Di ba saan mo nga babalansehin? Parang yung label ng mga tao sa'yo versus sa pagtingin mo rin sa sarili mo. Like, how do you balance that? Kasi hindi mo rin naman pwedeng sabihin na, hindi, ito ako mag-iba ka na lang ng trabaho. Di ba? Kasi nga, importante din na makita natin na, okay, ito yung pagtingin ng tao sa'yo, di ba? So, I think that's
Pero
one
alam
thing.
mo ba kung anong tingin talaga ng tao sa'yo?
Pogi.
Kita mo na, alam mo, hindi ka self-aware. Kung hindi ka sa self-awareness, I think the next topic you have with your therapist.
I think.
This is how I experience myself. I feel like I'm pogi. I don't know how others experience me.
Kaya nga dead man ako, di ba?
Hindi, ang tingin talaga nila suplado ka. Because si Ice, he keeps to himself. So, pag meron siyang mga taping or meron siyang work, talagang pupunta lang sa isang corner. Tapos, for the most part, and most of the time, kung hindi niyo alam makipag-usap sa kanya, hindi talaga siya makikipag-usap sa inyo. But, if you look at,
pero gaganon mo na
ikaw
ako.
di ba nagturo sa akin, perspectives. The other perspective or the other angle that you can look at is, napaka down-to-earth ni Ice. He's the most humble person na di niya kailangan ng sandamakmak ng mga tao with him, an entourage, ayaw niya nagpapa-makeup, ayaw niya nagpapaasikaso. Ilagay mo yan sa isang gilid, masandal tulog siya. At wala siyang pakialam kung hindi siya kung monoblock lang yan. So you can see it na parang, if you see it from that perspective, parang, si Ice, napaka simple lang. Pero sa iba, ay naku, ang hirap niya, pakasuplado niya, hindi na nakikipag-usap. So, yun eh.
Kasi sabi ko sa'yo, love, dumidikit talaga siya. Huwag na, pwede ba guys?
So, tapos lahat ng sinabi ko dito na, ang binibisi niya lang, ang inaabalan niya lang yung
And then narinig ko, na-appreciate ko yung sinabi mo, kasi totoo nga.
ang dami kong sinabi sa
Hindi, narinig ko na parang yun nga, na parang may perception yung ibang tao sa akin, masungit ako. Na, well, depende. Kung kumain ako, hindi ako masungit. Pag gutom ako, medyo, oo. Pero siguro yun, parang, yun lang talaga, parang mababa ka na kasi yung energy level ko. So, I make sure lang na if ilalabas ko yung energy na yun, dapat may balik din sa akin. Parang ganun lang naman siya. Pero yun nga, sinasabi ko, yung fibers nito napupunta sa dila ko. Ayun o, tignan mo, natatanggal.
Okay.
Nagbebenta po kami ng kumot dito sa Talk Pizza.
How do we rewrite that narrative?
Yeah.
Diba? How do we change those perceptions? Naku, pinagdaanan ko yan dati when I was still working as a public servant. Parang ang dami-dami talagang first impressions about me. Na I actually chose during that time to like just ignore.
Yeah.
And that's when I said that I'm just gonna do the work and let the work speak for itself.
I think at the end of the day,
helped
I
me.
think at the end of the day, it will always be about that. Kasi kahit ano pa man yung public perception ng mga tao, like di ba, when pagdating ng panahon first came out, I mean, of course, lumabas at that time, di ba? Doon lumabas yung, si Ice Sierra, lesbiana, ganyan. I mean, it was bad. Especially if, I mean, during that time na 2001, parang, di ba, the talk of LGBT was taboo. Na parang, saan ko ilulugar yung sarili ko? Here I am, coming out with a new song, a new career, etc. But siguro ang ginawa ko, that's why I keep advising you that, is just let the work speak for itself. Because kahit ano pa man ang sinasabing ngak-ngak ng mga tao sa paligid mo, if they see na, oy, teka lang kahit ano pang noise sa paligid, tignan mo to. And that's what happened to you. Kahit ano sinasabi nila sa'yo, boom. Sorry pero kahit ano sabihin nyo, si Liza, ito ang ginawa. At hindi ako nagsasabi nun. Yung mga tao na pinagsilbihan mo. So that says a lot. And now, yeah.
Kaya yung guest natin tonight, she's also that person who's like doing exactly that.
Yes, and sobrang happy kami because she is here and she will talk about serving her own main character
I'm a big
energy.
fan
Ako
of
rin.
this person. As in, feeling ko nga siya si sino yung favorite kong actress ngayon that's on in a lot of like mga independent
Norwegian?
films.
Norwegian film?
No. Wait lang, pag naisip ko na siya, na ako, nasa starstruck ako, na-excite ako to have her here.
Hindi ako,
I'm a big fan of her work.
Ako first,
I
sabi
really
ko nga.
admire actresses who hold their own. Ano ba tayo today?
Huwag nga tayo mag-shoot pag galing tayong biyahe.
Okay, go.
Sorry ganito talaga kami dito. Anyway, welcome to Talk Sheets with Ice and Liza. Jasmine Curtis. We're so sorry. It's so chaotic, but you know, that's what happens
Andun ang pasok natin sa chaos.
when you're under the sheet.
Coordinated pa naman tayo.
Okay lang ba ako dito? Pwede.
Jazz.
Good. Thank you for having me.
Ito na lang kasi Makati ang ano
threesome tayo
yan.
tonight.
Maka-experience ako nitong fibers.
The fiber flying.
Yes.
Ayan.
I love it.
O, diba?
Okay, ayan.
Na-expect mo ba ever magti-threesome tayo?
Hindi nga diba? I love it. Let's go.
Sa open ending.
Well, there you go.
Pero
Let's
bago
keep it
tayo
theme.
mag-threesome, magpampainit muna tayo.
That's how we, break the ice and warm up with our guests.
So, we have a game called Sheet Happens.
Ayan. Okay, so for tonight, we're going to play Never Have I Ever. We will raise both our hands, and if you did what the prompt says, you have to put the finger down. Kung sino yung pinakamadaming daliri after...
Wow! Oh, slang! Slang! Hindi naman daming dalere.
Pinakamadaming daliri after the game. Siya yung panalo.
Okay.
Okay, sige. So, ganito. Pag ginawa mo siya, gaganon mo.
Never have I ever Googled myself.
Siyempre.
Ginawa ko
Diba?
yun. Parang ang plastic naman natin kung hindi natin ginawa. Ikaw
Okay,
naman.
pag ginugugol niyo sarili niyo, anong una-una lumalabas?
Depende. Like kahapon, nag-google ako ng sarili ko kasi may hinahanap akong special event na pinuntahan ko. Tapos gusto kong pakita yung itsura ko noon, paano ako nag-ayos ng buhok. Yung pagtatawanan mo lang, yung throwback looks, gano'n. Yung gano'n. So, Jasmine Curtis outfit, 2007 event, mga ganyan.
Ganun ka-specific.
Naka-hot pink, naka-candy yum-yum na lipstick, yung sikat nung time, hot pink din.
Oh my God.
Paano niyo nagagawang ibabayan ng hindi kayo umangarat? Ayun din, hindi ko kayo.
It's a skill.
Ang pangit ng akin, hindi ko kaya.
Ikaw?
Hindi ko matandaan ko kailan, pero parang naghanap ako ng film or something.
Siguro
Nung yun yung for being ice na naghanap ako ng mga old clips ko.
Parang reference.
Oo, like yung mga before ko pa na films, mga ganun.
I think for us in the industry, normal siya.
Yeah.
Pero pag tinanong mo to sa isang parang mas private yung life nila, they don't belong in the industry, have you ever Googled yourself? Parang siguro that's when it becomes
Magtataka ka,
weird
why
for
kaya?
them. Like,
Oo.
ano kaya nakasulat na about me? What's already on the internet,
Or may
diba?
nag-post na ba tungkol sa akin na kaaway ko? Or
Oo.
like, nautangan ko or something?
Never have I ever read the comment section kahit alam kong masasaktan ako. I did.
Dami also.
Dami.
Guilty.
Pero hindi ako nasasaktan.
Bakit?
Nakakaingit.
I mean, pagtungkol sa akin, siguro I've been so used to it.
That's being in the industry for 40 years.
Yeah, that's true.
Diba?
Ako naman, I only get affected if I see, like, Liza affected or May nabasa ko somewhere na gusto ko yung pagkakasabi niya, parang, I only let smart people insult me. Diba? So, hindi mo ko kaya insultuhin. Kasi, unang-una, wala akong, yung opinion mo, sorry pero hindi hindi siya,
Walang bearing
walang
sa'yo.
bearing sa akin.
But why do you read comments?
Because like yun, kunyari, I did something na na-appreciate nila. Alam mo, or kunyari, may kunanta ko na it makes me
Parang-
feel good.
And I think also, at least in a way, may traction ka rin of ano yung na-enjoy so that you can repeat it. Or,
Yes.
okay, didn't like this
Yeah,
part, so
yeah.
I'll change it up a bit. Or baguhin yung pagpasok dun sa, I don't know, eksena na yon or sa kanta na yon or
Agree.
arrangement.
And
Yeah.
siguro ano siya parang siguro masasakit in the sense na feedback is feedback, whether it's
Yeah.
negative or
Correct.
positive, or it's negative or positive. Actually welcome negative feedback ha. As long as it's constructive.
Yeah.
Kasi if alam natin yung masabi lang na may mema lang na para lang feeling nila maapektuhan ka. Pero kung kunyari sana hindi ganito. Like, diba, even sa talk sheets, I read it because I wanna know yung pulso ng mga nanonood. And that's very important.
Yes,
So, I'm pertaining about those people who just insult because they want to.
Yeah.
Yun lang naman.
Ikaw, how have you handled, negative feedbacks, comments, from the time you started to now?
Oh my gosh, siguro noon, patolera talaga sa Twitter nung panahong bago pa lang siya kasi iilan pa lang yung gumagawa ng accounts and pagka natatag ka, lahat ng tao makakakita talaga nun. It just didn't seem so big back then. So, pumapatol ako or sumasagot ako noon until napagalitan na ako ng ate ko na learn this kasi, learn mo yung deadma. But yun nga, it's something that progressively, over time, you understand na hindi mo kailangan magpadala unless it's someone that's actually giving constructive feedback. Kasi, wala lang, nadala ka lang, na-hurt ka lang, pero paano mo a-apply yun sa trabaho mo? Paano mo a-apply yun sa pagkatao mo if it's actually a genuine concern about how you are as a person, diba? Kasi minsan, yun nga, masabi lang. Matrigger ka lang. So,
Pero tama yung ginagawa natin na nagbabasa rin tayo ng comments kasi hindi rin naman tayo pwedeng we're living in a bubble na parang ito na pala yung reaction ng mga tao, whether that's valid or not. Tapos hindi ka aware. Tapos you're totally in a different space. Ako, ang natutunan, so, ganyan din ako before, mahilig ako magpapatol ng mga
Ang haba pa nga
comments.
sagot mo eh.
Oo, grabe,
Talaga?
isang buong post. Tapos, there was a time talaga na, because I'm very opinionated, and I articulate my thoughts in a way that I feel parang can really align with what I believe in. And because that's validated, you get many shares, ganun. I really felt, parang feel ko, parang, oh my God, influencer ako. But when I became part of public service, and the same thing is being done to me, I've really learned how to pick and choose kung ano yung mga sasagutin ko. And a friend of mine, si Mike, yung musician namin, gitarista, sabi niya sa akin, kasi I was really affected kasi grabe yung mga negative comments. Sabi niya, alam mo Liza, libreng mang insulto. 'Di ba? So, why are you allowing this person to insult you or to make you feel bad? And actually, ang ginagawa nila, sinasadya nila yan para, para maging relevant sila. Imaginein mo, out of the how many million people dito, ang dami nagbigay ng magandang comment sa'yo, ang nakita mo yung negative niya. And siya, out of nowhere, she just really wants to do that to hurt you. Tapos, in-elevate mo yung conversation na yon. So, I've learned to stop.
Yeah. Giving attention to
Yes.
that. Yeah.
And then yung isa naman na isang nagsabi sa akin is the greatest the biggest achievement or success, your success is if you ignore.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Ignore and do not acknowledge.
That
their
way, hindi
existence.
sila nasasatisfy.
Yes.
You starve them.
Yes.
Ilan na ba? Ako.
Ito na.
Wow.
Never have ikaw yung mabasa.
Ikaw naman, kakabasa.
Okay, magtatrabaho na tayo. Never have I ever felt pressured to prove na kaya ko on my own.
Parang lahat naman tayo. I mean, whether it be pressure to prove sa sarili mo or sa ibang tao, hindi naman yun yung tanong, di ba? Okay. Yeah.
Ikaw, kailan mo yun? Especially nga, di ba, parang lagi kayo nakakompare.
Yes. And then siguro nako-compare yung journey, yung age at what point niya na-achieve yung certain mga accomplishments niya, and then same with me. But yun nga, I guess, di mo yun maiwasan, and even in a family setting at home, mararamdaman mo yun. So,
Ewan ko, basta, I really love how you are. I really enjoy you as a person.
Thank you.
So, naalala ko na yung actress na sinasabi ko, si Dakota Johnson.
Oh!
I love her because, di ba, yun din, she's living in the shadows of her parents.
Yes.
So she totally chose a very, very specific but route that kanya
Works
lang,
for her.
diba? Works for
Yes,
her.
and it's her direction.
And she's made the people in the industry, feel that, an actress as big as her can be part of roles na, it's more about personal stories, di ba? The narratives are very emotionally driven, hindi siya pang commercial.
Yep.
So, I feel like parang ganon yung path mo. Kung alam kung intentional mo din yung tinitignan na parang, pwedeng...
Never have I ever felt that I needed to outdo someone just to be noticed.
Ako, na-feel ko na yan. Yeah.
Okay.
Not even sa ate ko. Parang siguro sa eksena or sa isang show kasi parang feeling ko di ko pa nakukuha yung gusto kong marinig from my director or producer. And it's not to say na hindi ka nag-perform. It's just that you didn't shine in that scene or in that project. You did well. Well enough na walang bad comments or anything to fix, but just not amazing. So may ganun lang na parang, shucks, parang I'm hearing good compliments for her, but tasan yung sa akin? So may ganun lang ako minsan na, what do I have to do? Teacher's pet kasi.
Shit, parang ganon din ako.
Teacher's
Talaga
pet.
ba?
Teacher's pet din yan.
Ayun.
Oo.
Yeah.
Pero ako naman, yung it's not to be noticed eh. It's more like, siguro baliktad kasi yung na-experience ko. It's like parang, pag ginagawa ko, parang ordinary na lang. Kasi ngayon, default ko is parang,
Default mo overachiever agad eh.
Ang default ko kasi is parang, I always have to be a 10.
Yeah.
Parang ganon.
Okay,
Tapos, okay, na-achieve mo to. 8 ka dito, 9 ka doon, 10 ka doon. Tapos parang, wala, kaya na yun ni Liza. So parang baliktad, parang parang
Nasanay na lang
normalize
sila.
na masyado.
Yeah.
Tapos parang, kailangan ko rin ng,
Konting ganun lang. Words of affirmation. Yes.
Ayun, ganon.
Gusto ko rin yan.
Okay. So yeah.
Ano yan?
Ano
6?
kami? Ikaw.
Ako 7.
Okay.
Never have I ever compared myself to someone close to me. Parang no-compare naman. Feeling ko minsan nagko-compare tayo sa isa't isa eh. Kasi sinasabi ko sa'yo, ba't hindi ako makasulat kagaya mo magsulat eh.
Oo, ito lang, the past 2 weeks, we've been processing our creative differences. We're doing an album now, and a lot of it talaga is very personal to us. And nakatawa, dahil doon, si Ice mismo, naiintindihan niya yung mga weaknesses niya and his strengths.
Yeah.
And same with me.
Yeah.
And then we're
Saka,
able
and
to...
non-negotiables.
And the non-negotiables. Yeah. Kasi nga, it's hirap pag joint kami lagi.
Yeah.
It's always a work na parang
Yes.
pareho kaming involved.
Yes.
And then, with the thing that I'm doing now, ganun din. Diba? I can really recognize his strength. Like, sobrang galing niya talaga as a director. So, I'm so proud of him. Ayan. So, nako-compare.
Ikaw?
And that benefit, and that gives a benefit din kasi if yun nga, you recognize strength and weaknesses in any team, in any partnership, like it's really, if it can complement, bakit hindi? And I think same with sa amin ng ate ko, obviously, siguro siya na yung pinaka nako-compare ko yung sarili ko because of same industry. And then also it's in acting specifically, tas minsan nag-host din ako. So, yung comparison can oftentimes also jar me na parang, ba't ko ba ito ginagawa? Kahit naman hindi kami parehong nasa industry na to, we will compare ourselves anyway. So why do I have to put a negative connotation to the comparison? Parang see it as a way na, okay, she can offer this, I can offer this.
Oh, definitely.
Very different, but we have our own corners in the industry that we work with na, diba?
And I think that's the best way to see it.
Yeah.
Kasi like ako, parang, I think normal yon, especially since we're artists, kahit hindi natin isipin na we will always have that feeling of, is this person better than me? Whether it be kapatid mo, asawa mo, or lagi yon. I think normal yon. Pero siguro talagang tayo mismo yung kailangan magpulis sa mga sarili natin na, okay, this is my space.
Yes.
That is her space. Now, kumbaga, whatever she can do, her doing amazingly at this doesn't mean it's diminishing my space and vice versa.
Yes.
Diba?
Yes, for
So,
sure.
yeah, may kanya-kanya tayo. I mean, our story, our experiences, it makes us all unique. So,
Use that comparison for the good for
Yes.
yourself. Yeah.
Okay, never have I ever felt guilty for wanting the spotlight.
Felt guilty.
Well, gusto ko yung spotlight kasi pag nasa performance ako tapos madilim, parang ang pangit.
Parang sayang naman yung ni-rehearse mo.
Hindi ako magigilty. Hello, nagbayad sila para makita ako.
Why would you feel guilty for wanting the spotlight?
Na siguro kasi may iba who would do it, who would do things, overcompensate or over whatever, just because they wanted to steal the spotlight.
Ikaw?
I'm thinking about it, parang kasi siguro yung guilt na yun is more of either, for me, either mas tingin ko mas dapat sa kanila mapunta yung spotlight, hindi sa akin. Kasi parang in my standards, in my view, mas magaling sila or mas may impact, mas may ma-offer, or that I lacked my own preparation. So parang self-guilt. It's more of that na parang or sometimes it's also just what's that in person you feel like you're imposter syndrome na parang di dapat sa akin to, like di ko to deserve, di ko to I'm not trained enough, I'm not good enough compared to these people. So again, the comparison comes in and then the guilt comes in, tapos parang sana sa kanila nilang binigay. Or being the younger sister of it, I can't help but think, baka naman binigay lang to sa akin kasi I'm her sister and they need the clout, but they don't really want me. But they couldn't get her. So then the guilt comes in na parang, it should be for someone else talaga kasi it feels like a filler position.
Do you still feel that way?
Sometimes. Like, sometimes I think may mga napapasukan akong kwarto na nararamdaman kong, oh man, I know for sure they wish they got ate for this project. But, hey, I'm still getting paid for this.
Yes,
so, may ganun naman ako
yes.
kasi I just want to work also. So it's that reframing lang all the time. But you can't help but feel that or wonder it sometimes.
Of course, I think it's normal.
Diba?
And kapag dinenay mo sa sarili mo rin na, hindi ko dapat maramdaman to, I think it's gonna be worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
But how are you, paano mo sinasayik sarili mo? How are you able to survive that and rise above that? Kasi parang magiging part na talaga siya ng
Psyche mo, ng araw mo.
Hindi, tsaka talaga ng being in this industry.
Yep.
Lalo pa Pilipinas.
Lalo pa.
It's an industry that's very clannish. A lot
Personality-based
of the people in
talaga.
personality-based. And this industry is governed
Yes.
by families.
Yes.
Diba?
Yes.
You have the Eigenmans.
Yes.
You have the...
You have the Segueras.
Yes. Oh, diba?
Nag-iisa.
Networks mo, diba? Pamilya.
Quezons. Yeah,
Yes,
it's
diba?
You have the Pascuals.
Yes.
Wow. Yolo.
Love that. Wala, you just, I guess, keep doing your own journey. Tapos, I think madali kasi dalawa pa lang kami. So, hindi pasing laki yung expectation. Though also, yun din yung, dahil dalawa lang kami, nakikita agad yung what the public might expect from me to be the same.
Tapos hindi pa kayo malayo ng age.
Yun pa.
Diba?
So people, I guess, they expect same energy, same kikay, smile, and and then I come in and I'm like, hi energy pa rin ako. I'm still happy, but different,
Yeah.
So,
Bakit hindi naman kayo twins?
Hindi ako
Parang
bulol.
Ashley
Charot.
and Kate.
Hindi ako bulol.
O, diba? 1 point.
Yeah, 1 point.
Never have I ever stayed quiet in a room where I deserve to speak up. I did.
Really?
Ako oo, eto. Malaking beses.
of the time.
Kahit na inuudyo ko na love.
Okay.
So minsan, ang nangyayari, sa sobrang tahimik niya, ako na yung nagsasalita for her.
Yeah.
Kasi, ganun siya yung parang, pag sa aming dalawa, ang daldal niyan.
Sa staff ko, sa office, because I feel like this is my safe space.
Yeah.
So parang when I feel unsafe, I think that's when I just totally shut up and ito nga, because we're venturing into another thing and we're co-directing a project and I didn't realize how much I needed Ice because as much as
ulitin mo nga yun, kailangan ako.
because na-realize ko sa sarili ko na as much as I know what I want, like, sobrang ibang-iba ako sa team ko dito. Like, I'm very specific, I'm very precise, this is how we're gonna do it, to the point na ako pa nga yung parang, okay, I'm too controlling na. Yung parang gano'n, I have to step back because I'm diminishing the light of my team. Parang gano'n na siya. So parang it's like, yun yung reflection ko. Pero pagdating sa ibang tao pala na hindi ako gano'n ka-komportable, parang pag may sinabi na sila, I become super highly agreeable. Okay po, sige po, itry natin yan. And nangyari na siya sa akin when I first directed my first film before, when I was in school, na when I saw the output, it's not my project because everybody else like gave their opinion and I said yes to it.
Oh no.
So parang feeling ko, nagkakaroon ako ng parang, ano tawag doon, yung nauulit siya. But because Ice is there, ang ginagawa ko ngayon, sinasabi ko sa kanya what I want. And then Ice is the one, of course, incorporating his own perspectives, but at the same time, really making sure that my vision and my is not disregarded. So, grabe. So, parang yes, parang laging nangyayari sa akin to. Interestingly,
Don't do it.
Okay.
Okay, tayo.
Never have I ever wanted people to recognize my effort, not just my name.
Oo naman. Yeah. Parang, mas gusto kong
Effort and
Oo, mas gusto ko effort kasi ang pangalan, pwede yung mamana sa ibang tao, di ba? Especially, like what we said kanina, especially sa Pilipinas, na masyado, di ba, sa pagdating sa mga clan na to, di ba? Uy, anak ni ganyan, anak ni ganon, but hanggang saan yun?
Yeah.
Hanggang saan mo dadalahin yun? Siguro, isa sa mga proud moments kayo that in an industry wherein there's a lot of clans na nagpo-flourish, I'm the first of my name.
Yeah.
Fegera.
Yes. Yes.
Diba? Si Mama at si Papa, sobrang, nandun na sila sa hacienda. Char. Pero yun, happy ako, proud ako doon. Siguro, yun, hindi ko man nasasabi parati yun, but proud ako na napunta ako dito sa kung nasan ako, hindi dahil sa pangalan.
It's really your effort, yung talent, and yun eh. Like, yun nga kasi hanggang saan, and yun ang pag-uusapan. Pagkatapos mo nang magtrabaho sa araw na yun, hindi naman pangalan mo yung pag-uusapan. It's gaano ka all-in ka ba sa performance mo, sa output mo. Were you worth their time, their
Yes,
cost,
ako
their
always that,
energy,
worth their
diba?
time.
Because you want longevity. It's not just the sikat. And
Pero talagang inassume na namin na ikaw ang mananalo.
Ay, Sasha, pagbukasin mo. Ang hilig mo magbukas ang gift ng iba.
Oh, what's this? Oh, ba't may mukha ko? From Talk Sheet.
Kasi weird kapag mukha namin. Baka kasi hindi mo gamitin pag mukha namin, Jess.
Guys, it's all me.
Yeah.
Kumot siya?
Yes.
Uy,
Oh, di ba? Pag
I
nasa
sleep
shoot
with
ka,
myself.
hindi mawawala.
Diba? Guys, saan yung kumot ko?
Alam mo agad pag may,
Diba?
alam mo agad pag may
Kinuha
nagnenok.
ka pa naman yun sa taping mo, ha?
mukhang mukha ko. I love it. Thank you, guys.
Parang we're now going to the very heart of this podcast, ang threesome.
Let's do it.
Well, it's really diving into this topic of like serving main character. So when people first met you, what's the first impression you think they have? And how close is that to who you really are?
I think dalawa lang yan eh. It's either parang katulad ko si ate, or suplada. Masyadong, kasi I can be very upfront, very frank sa thoughts ko. And I think sometimes yung mga na-encounter ko are very, yung malambing, gustong sinusuyo. Baka po kasi pwede pong, very soft-spoken ang ine-expect sa akin. But it takes a lot for me to warm up din sa mga tao sometimes.
Happier.
Yeah, diba? Minsan lang may konting lang.
Introvert ka ba?
Extroverted out, introvert. Yung tipong pag nasa work, lahat friends.
Same.
Pero pagka rest time, teka lang, magpre-prepare lang ako, huwag niyo akong kausapin. Yeah. And at home, personally, I think I'm an introvert. Parang in my private space and in my personal life. So, yeah, it's hard to disprove pagka yung expectation is nakaset na like, yun nga, parang katulad ko si ate. But I think people just learn that pagka nagtatrabaho na ako na, ganito rin pala siya, or okay naman pala siya katrabaho, di naman pala mahirap, di pala maarte, di pala... I guess, dahil din mukha akong mestiza, you know, the expectation is may maarte or may... Parang di mo yun mapapaupo sa sahig or madudumihan or... But like... Kami pa, laking Mandaluyong kami, sa barangka, and you know...
Ikaw ba yung nakita ko nakaupo sa sahig no, nung napunta ako ng barangka?
That's me!
Sabi ko na
Sa kanto! Charot. But really, as in, yun, I guess, pagka nagtrabaho na lang, doon nakikita yung pagkatao ko.
Have you ever been in a room or a place where hindi nila kilala ikaw as kapatid ni Anne?
Here, may mga times, nagugulat sila pagka, sa trabaho, no. But sa mga ibang places, public places, yes. They get surprised na, kapatid po kayo ni Ma'am Anne? Opo, you know. So sometimes, like you were saying kanina, I heard you've learned the perks, the advantages, the benefits of it. And so I just use it when I can. Like, naubusan ng parking nung premiere night ni ate. Kuya Guard.
Kapatid po ako.
Kapatid po ako ni ate kasi premiere night niya. Paano po kaya yun? So, you know, it takes a while, you wait. But then, sige po ma'am, hanapan namin ng paraan. So, yung mga ganong moments lang ako nagte-take advantage ng pangalan ko. Otherwise, like, if I can, really just go through it as a regular being. Kasi naman, I feel doon may guilty na parang may inunahan ka or, you know, the system is already difficult here. Why will you cheat it pa if it's as simple as lining up for a parking slot, diba? May ganun lang din ako na nararamdaman. So, yeah.
Have you ever felt na parang, or wondered, like, what would it have been like if you, parang hindi ka na-compare sa kanya, or parang pumasok ka sa showbiz na hindi, because, or hindi agad kayo kinompare?
Yes. And sa tingin ko, na-appreciate ko lalo yung comparison considering yung big leap ng opportunities for me. Kasi lead roles agad within the first 5 years. And as much as it felt like a disadvantage because of my lack of training, lack of self-networking dito, you know, sa mga workshops, that's where you meet first. Usually, yung mga katrabaho mo, before you even become a professional. So, natakot ako at first na that comparison will be disadvantageous. Pero in the long run, I look back, sabi ko, and when I look at my coworkers, peers at work, ang hirap to really make a mark.
Yeah.
And to really get your name in the door and to, you know, so I always tell my ate, like, it's such a blessing that you went ahead of me and that I got to, you know, somehow slide into it easier than many of my kabatch or mga kasamahan sa pagpasok in that same year or, I guess, era of entering the industry.
I love that you got there. Kasi, di ba, parang yung iba, pwedeng mas maging negative sila dun na parang, ano ba yan? Kaya ako lalayo ako dito sa industriyang to kasi ayoko na parang nandun ako sa shadow mo. Pero yun nga you were able to like turn it around and see it from another perspective. But,
and carving your own path as well.
Yeah,
and then carving your own path.
Was it a conscious decision for you? Na, okay, this is ate, this is who I will be.
I think nung una hindi kasi wala pa akong masyadong kaalaman paano dapat maghulma ng career, ng identity in the industry, and it felt like isa lang yung direction nung time na yon, na dapat commercial ka, dapat mainstream ka, dapat leading lady ka, dapat nasa billboards ka, dapat all these things na at first seems right, and that seems to be the trajectory na sundan, pero eventually, I guess, na-expose ako sa mga tao sa industry that showed me the love beyond those expectations.
Yeah.
Na may pagkukwento na tulad ng pelikula na I love watching films and I love back then sa Australia, you know, I'd wait for like awards nights and see which one I should watch out for. And, kasi mas nauna din lumabas lahat ng pelikula doon sa Australia before here.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
mga advantages na you get to see films na hindi nakakarating dito noon. So, nung time ko nang sumali din sa industriya ng pelikula, and we were doing Puti in Transit noong 2013, doon ako nakaramdam na, ay, may ganito palang side yung industry. Hindi pala kailangan
It's not
TV
all
lang.
commercial din.
Commercial lang. And it's its own thing, Pero
Is its own world.
it's its own world, and it has its own audience,
Yes,
and
yes.
it needs to be there also and exist.
Yeah.
Pero naramdaman ko talaga yung pwesto ko sa mundo ng film, TV, performance, I'd say, sa pelikula. So, dun parang, dito ako pwedeng mag-build ng pagkatao.
Gusto ko malaman, kasi parang, feeling ko nakaka-relate ako sa'yo. Kasi, syempre, di ba, I started as an actor, di ba? And then, I became a singer. And, nagkaroon din ako ng imposter syndrome kasi that time, na, it was a job first, before ko nakita at minahal, na, hey, shit, singer ako.
Yes.
Alam mo yan, who were these people? Kasi ako masabi ko, I started loving singing when I started singing sa mga small, intimate bars. Yung talagang andyan na yung tao sa harap mo na talagang you're just that feeling of freedom, that feeling of live energy, going back and forth lang. And sila Bayang, sila Cookie, those were these people, sila Mike. Sino yung mga tao na yun sa'yo na nagpakita sa'yo ng ito yung isang mundo ng industriya ng pelikula na not necessarily very commercial, very mainstream, but it gave you that fire?
I would say yung buong team ng Transit and also Puti. Kasi yung dalawang pelikula na yon, they took me through the process of actually investing more than just reading a script. Investing in the project beyond just as the actor. Immerse sa mundo ng kwento na to. And they saw yung value ng pagbigay ng ganong immersion sa actor. They gave time for it. They gave you preparation. Parang dun ko nabigyan ng mas malaking value yung trabaho. Kasi may time ako mag-prepare ng mas malalim and ng mas beyond, basahin mo to. Tapos, salang ka na.
And I heard, well, of course, kasi we're currently representing your film.
Yes.
I heard from producers and the writers yung process mo as an actress na talagang scrutinize mo daw talaga. Especially that last part doon sa open ending. It's like you really, parang inintindi mo talaga kung ano yung kailangang mangyari doon sa eksena. And to justify that ending.
Yeah.
May ganun kayong conversation with the writer, with the director.
And I think
I really
I love that.
about you.
Kasi 'di ba parang yun nga and yun nga having worked din sa very commercial route of films, 'di ba? Parang we are all expected to read it, do it. 'Di ba?
Yep.
And minsan no pa yun na parang 'di ba na magtatanong ka.
Yep.
But it's actually our job to ask these questions kasi that will make it, 'di ba? That will make our characters more grounded, more realistic.
Yep. And hit the marks na
Yes.
gustong ipadama sa audience ng director, ng writer. So, yeah, I think siguro if I were to name any names, one of my biggest influences and one of or two of the people that I would like to name right now would be Giancarlo Abrahan, who also wrote and produced also Tatlong Upuan, the play from last year.
Yeah.
And then he was also one of the writers behind Transit. And that was the first time I felt din kasi na parang may na-achieve ako na on my own. People didn't know that was me. I mean, I didn't bank on my name. And then, na-recognize pa ako ng festival. So parang, oh my God, ako ba talaga to? Nagawa ko ba talaga yung trabaho to a point na na-recognize siya that way?
Parang siya, you accidentally bumped into the path you're carving now for yourself. And that's really admirable. Kasi for me, napaka-importante sa sarili natin yung mahanap mo yung hindi ka lang mainstream, pero binibigyan mo ng importansya yung importance of artistic work.
Yeah.
And actually, sa circle nga ng mga indie or sa circle ng mga nasa mga underground, it legitimizes you as an actor or as a performer. Kasi I will never forget yung comment nila Ate Bayang sa kanila Cookie. Alam mo si Ice lang yung papayagan namin sabihin mo na nandito siya sa amin, like talagang totoong musician siya, totoong performer siya kasi kaya niyang sumabay sa amin.
Yep.
Ang laki kasi ng pride ng mga
yes,
indie artists.
yes.
So,
Na even if you don't give them the big platforms, they can deliver the
Yes.
performance,
Yes,
diba?
yes.
And ako talaga, iba ang respeto ko.
Yeah.
Honestly, iba ang respeto ko sa mga indie actors. Kasi you know they're not, I mean, of course, it's hypocritical naman to say na, di ba, hindi natin kailangan. But you know they're doing it for something else more than fame. Di ba? It's just passion.
Yes.
And alam mo yan, sa totoo lang, ako, I mean, I will ask you the same question, but ako, doon ko na-feel na, oh my gosh, I've come this far.
Yeah.
When I got the respect of these people na I looked up to.
Yeah.
Na dati sabi ko, gusto ko lang ma-feel na mabilong ako. And now that they see me as, parang as, not equal, but, see me as one of them.
Yes.
As in, parang, weh!
Like you belong, like I'm part of this community.
And nakaka-impress yun sa inyong dalawa. Kasi, pwede kasi na nandun ka na sa mainstream di ba? Pwede naman din talagang nandun ka, di ba? At hindi mo na kailangan mag-crossover dun sa indie. Kasi, yung iba, magsa-start sa indie para makarating sa
Correct.
mainstream.
Correct.
So, pero kung nasa mainstream ka na, pwedeng sabihin mo na there's no necessity for you to, but that's what you both did. You give so much importance to
it's the respect for the artistry,
yeah.
for all, especially those who deserve to be heard more or seen more because damn, that's talent. Yung minsan yung sana may nakakita nito or nakarinig nito because how is this not on a bigger platform? Minsan yung magaganon ka na lang and that's why I love film festivals because you just get to experience so many different more stories and and it goes the same for music festivals. Like, you experience music that maybe won't be your typical genre, pero, oh my God, ang galing mag-perform.
Yeah.
I want more, So, it's
How
that.
many years have you been in the industry na?
Since December 2010, so 16 years this year.
Okay, so in your 16 years, do you think na you've already defined na the path you're carving for yourself? Ako kasi I see it, so I don't know if
I think so.
na very, very separate from your sister.
Yeah.
That you can actually independently exist even
Yeah.
without
Yeah.
her na pushing
Yeah.
you, right?
I think so. And I think, not to fluff my own self up, but
it's okay to do that.
sometimes we get to do that kasi deserve natin yon.
Yeah.
Agency, right?
Yes.
So, parang nararamdaman ko, may mga generations na rin, younger, ate, feeling the younger generations that maybe they're not the Showtime era, maybe they're not the TV era, but they see some digital work of mine or on the streaming platforms and they recognize me sometimes and then they're like, oh, kapatid mo, huh? They don't make the connection or, they don't...
Kasi mas kilala ka nila.
Yeah, because
Yes.
my work is much connecting more to the youth or hindi pa R18 plus or I guess...
Kasi ikaw yung kilala internationally, especially in the festival scene. Especially in the...
but not in the fashion scene. Let's give that to Anne. That's really her.
Oo naman.
Yeah,
Pero
yeah.
syempre,
Sana
ikaw,
makilala ko
very
sa fashion scene.
I think next Fashion Week.
Hindi, I'm talking about the industry I'm part of, which is, yung circle ko mismo. So, syempre, natin. So, syempre, I participate in a lot of film festivals.
Yeah.
It's part of my job. And, syempre, ang laging pinag-uusapan is, sino yung mga international actors. And a lot of the A-list actors we have here, they don't even know. Kasi nga,
Yeah,
iba yung
that's true.
nagta-travel internationally. Iba yung set ng films na napapanood nila.
Yeah.
Iba yung klase ng actors na masasabi mong, have crossed over globally.
Yeah.
And because you're constantly doing
Yeah.
these films,
I'm so
like
thankful.
you're that, you're there.
I don't
Completely,
know.
completely carving your own path. Kaya sabi ko, alam mo, feeling ko, nagte-take notes to sa mga Dakota Johnson
Kailangan.
choices ng project.
Kailangan.
Kasi doon talaga ako na-impress sa kanya. Kasi I've seen her in a lot of projects na queer projects, independent projects. Sundance niya, minsan 3 yung pelikula niya. So sabi ko, wow.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
So, I'm proud of you.
I'm just very grateful to all the filmmakers that cast me and make me part of their amazing films that somehow land in wonderful festivals. I don't know how, pero siguro yun na rin, if there's one thing na I can share is to all like young actors, aspiring actors, even actors that are in the mainstream industry na naghahanap ng work, huwag kayong mahiya to just tell people that you encounter.
Grabe
Like,
talaga to.
like
As in.
promote yourself and like pitch yourself and let them know that you want work and that you're open, kasi I think that's one of the best things I've learned in the last 3, 4, 5 years maybe. Like, just tell people, hey, are you working on something? If you need anyone, I'm here, I'm open. Kasi that's business naman at the end of the day eh. Tsaka hindi mo alam, baka na nasa next Cinemalaya film ka and manalo ka ng award, or you get to be part of one of the most talked about films like Open Ending. So, you know, I just do that. Just keep
And hindi
reaching
lang
out
ikaw
to
nagpo-promote ng
people.
sarili mo. You do the work. You walk the talk.
Yeah,
So
thank
that's
you.
so ano pa yung mga gusto mong gawin? Like if there's a role na you want to portray, or if there's a project that will come your way, ano yun? Ano yung what will challenge you?
I think I just watched Sentimental Value a week ago and I want to do something like that with Ate. Yung something na sisterhood but family, you know, generational stories and that kind of background. Kasi that's something that resonates with us, pero ano din, di ko pa yata nagagawa yung ganong kalaling family drama sa pelikula. It's a lot of very different stories and non-dynamic, you know, storytelling. Pero ito, after watching din The Loved One, napakaganda kasi nung pagkaroon nung kwento, nung it's just simple, but it touches the right spots. So, something like that. Sisterhood,
Are you working
family.
on any project? Or meron ka bang soap ngayon?
Doing a dance reality show, Stars on the Floor.
She's
so,
dancing.
on the road to P-pop journey to. And also Endo with Peta Plus.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes, Endo with Peta Plus.
I'm so
So,
excited for you. I love
Yeah.
Endo. Napanood ko siya on the big screen
Yeah.
the time that it was showing.
2007, Cinemalaya. Yeah, there we go.
Ayan. Well, thank you so much,
Thank you,
Jasmine.
thank you.
Thank you.
Grabe.
Sobrang, ang saya, ang sarap lang din makarinig ng ganitong journey. Ako sobrang, iba yung, I mean, I'm just listening to you kasi ang sarap. Kasi diba, kumbaga akala ng iba, especially when you're in this industry, everyone here is after fame. Which is, for me, it's not true. Na maraming mga artists na nandito na talaga, it's all about getting better. And I mean, I'm just, you know, parang glad na, alam mo yun, notice din yun ng mga tao na there's another route. And ako, like, whenever there are younger artists, no, kasi, diba, two-way nga yan eh. Parang it's either doon ka sa fame, and of course, pag fame yung habol mo, sometimes, medyo, sorry pero scary nun dahil may mga times na pwede mong short of selling your soul.
Yeah.
Diba?
And you can get consumed by it.
Yeah. But if you go this route na, you know, getting better with your craft, learning, hard work, walang pwedeng walang mali doon. Walang kumbaga hindi ka pwedeng magkamali doon because it's all about you getting better every single day.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that this is your journey.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you,
Sana
thank
we
you.
can work together soon. That's the goal.
Kailangan ko magsulat ng ng story para
Musical.
makasama kita.
I'm kidding. No.
Dancing.
Yes.
Sobrang nakaka-relate ako. Hindi, saka sobrang nakaka-relate ako talaga sa journey niya. Kasi okay, I mean, nagsimula man ako sa industry, parang it was really a conscious decision for me to not seek fame nung pagbalik ko sa industry. Ang gusto ko nun was to be respected, to be really amazing at what I do. But now I need money. So yeah, I mean,
Balik ka sa...
pwede na ako mag-iba-iba ng goals, di ba?
Hindi, pero maganda kasi nga, from mainstream, in-embrace mo yung indie scene, in-embrace mo
Pero
yung...
iba kasi, ewan ko, siguro, again, di ba? Iba-iba naman ng ano yan, journey yan eh. And ako talaga, parang, ang lalim talaga ng respeto ko sa mga indie artists. Kapag napabilang ako sa kanila, iba yung sense of pride ko. Kaya talaga nung, I felt like accepted by sila Bayang, sila Cookie, sila Mike. Ano yun? Parang ilang milyong award yung napanalunan ko. Ganun yung pakiramdam ko. So parang, di ba, sometimes he'd ask me na parang, love, why don't you do this? I mean, it's nice, di ba? It's nice na parang, you're filling up mga ganito kalalaking venues. Pero kaya, di ba, I keep telling you, I want to do gigs. Kasi with these gigs, it gives me a different kind of high.
Yeah, I know.
Iba siya talaga.
And finding the balance is the key.
Yeah.
Kasi nga, marami tayong mga ginagawa na para sa puso. Marami tayong mga ginagawa na para sa kaluluwa natin. Hindi lang para sa atin, pero sa mga taong nakakatrabaho natin. So, tayo talaga yung kailangan din mag-make ng effort and be intentional on making things then that, would support that.
Yeah.
Would support those very, very artistic, but not normally, I would say, monetizable monetizable endeavors.
Hindi, pero ako yun yung wish ko. And siguro sa mga nanonood ng talk sheets ngayon, syempre, di ba, it's all about, di ba, the entertainment industry, di ba? What you guys always see is the glamour and everything. But, I hope you can also see the other artists. So, talagang, my gosh, amazingly talented. Na talagang, they're not after, they may not be after the fame, but I think they would appreciate if mabibigyan niyo sila ng panahon na panoorin. Because feeling ko, once you've seen them, kakabit at kakabit.
I think na nasa era tayo na ganon, na parang andun na yung mga kabataan din. Kasi, yun nga, ang dami kong nakikita mga live event spaces na up-and-coming artists, emerging artists, yung talagang ini-embrace nila. That meron 'di ba isang place, it's called a known bar, na meron tayong isang kaibigan na kasama natin na we admire now because he's really finding his own path as a musician. He's creating his own songs. And yun eh. 'Di ba kung walang mga ganung spaces for...
Guys, Migs Mejia pangalan niya.
Yes.
Follow niyo.
Yung song niya, Alam Mo Ba? Yun, listen sa Spotify. Di ba? Kaya sila pursigido. Kaya sila encouraged to just continue making their own music na hindi nila kailangang makipagsiksikan muna dun sa mainstream. They are carving their own path. They're really honing their own artistry kasi may spaces for that. And I feel like that's very, very important.
Yeah. I agree with you. Ngayon namang tumango at nag-agree ako. Love, saan ba ako lulugar sa'yo?
Ayun. But one of the things then that I really learned from today's episode is, yun nga, di ba, lagi natin pinag-uusapan. Para what you make me feel always is, you really make me feel that it's okay to own my story.
Yes.
And be seen. I don't have to shrink myself. And it's okay to get the credit that you deserve.
Yes. Dapat lang. Because, my gosh, the work that you put in, I can't even match.
Ox.
No, seriously. I mean, because some of the work I put in, you can't match. Diba? So, yun lang yun eh. I think, especially if you're in a relationship, it's really important to see yung mga things and accept that there are things that you can do that I can't. Mm-hmm. But there are things that I can do
that
but
you can't. Like
diba?
Singing.
Like, and not just in relationships, but with work. Diba? I think yun eh. I think there's growth in that na marirecognize mo yung kakayanan ng bawat isa and feeling na if they're good at what they're doing, it doesn't diminish your worth.
Yes, that's true. That's true. And actually, mas nagko-compliment pa yun.
Yeah.
And you don't have to wait for others to validate you. Kasi dapat ikaw muna yung nag-embrace sa sarili mo.
I agree. At dahil dyan, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat, Talk Sheeters, for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Our
Our podcast is also
Our
available.
podcast is also available on Spotify, so make sure to follow us there and leave a comment or message. Kasi nga, di ba, nalaman nyo lang, nagbabasa kami ng lahat ng mga comments nyo, whether positive yan or negative yan. It helps us to improve the show. And yun nga eh, parang yan yung lagi namin pinag-uusapan sa team na, okay, how can we make sure that we're not just doing what we want just because we want it. Parang, how can we also involve our talk sheeters? So, importante talaga na meron kayong contribution or meron kayong mga comments.
And I
doon.
really hope that we can grow the community as well.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
kumbaga hindi lang dahil nagko-comment kayo, but you know, like, sometimes you have topics that talagang it's actually nice to discuss even after they watch it.
Yes.
So guys, please subscribe and comment and yeah.
This is Talk Sheets with Ice and Liza, where we strip down and bear it all under the covers.
So, don't hold back, just talk sheets.